What if I told you the things you actually call your personality isn't actually you? Now think about it. The way you see yourself, your belief system, the way you handle rejection, the way you see the society, the kind of friends you accept to your space, what you see as success, how you view money, how everything around you functions. How much of that is actually you, or was it handed over to you? The family you grew up in, did they have an effect on the kind of way you see yourself today? The culture you were raised in, does it have any effect in the kind of human being you are today? What you do on social media, does it actually affect you or affect your becoming? Or even the kind of friends you keep? Because when people are close to you, they influence you a bit. So has that actually formed your personality today? So the question is, have you been conditioned to be this person, or this is the actual you that should exist? Now we're going to talk about 4 things that influences you as a person. And if you stick around to the end of this video, you're going to find out the last fact, which is very, very important, that a lot of us don't even know is happening to us. Firstly, let's talk about family. A lot of us were raised in certain kind of family with different kind of settings. Some families, you grew up in a place whereby you were often told you're too loud, and then you realize you grow up and you don't like to talk, or you don't like to express yourself. Not because you're not expressive, but because the kind of environment or the kind of family that shaped you into becoming who you are today said something about that part of you that made you quiet. In another family, they are very expressive, and you find yourself, when you're in settings whereby it's very quiet, you feel uncomfortable, not because of anything, but because of how you were raised. In a family, you can find 2 people that are related, maybe cousins, but they have different structures in their family, and that has shaped their mentality to think in certain kind of ways. You can come in contact with people in the society, and because of how you were raised, you begin to see things differently because in your family is not accepted. So you that you're looking at me right now, what is that thing in your family that is not accepted, but when you went into the world you realized that people see it as normal? Let me know in the comment section. Another thing is the culture and the kind of society you were brought up in. We Africans have a way of viewing things. Culture tells you, oh, if you're still single at 30 as a woman, you are not achieving anything. Or if as a man you're a certain age and you're like this. Culture has shaped a kind of mentality we should have. And when you find yourself outside the space of what you're used to, you look quite weird, because this is not the kind of way you were raised. This is not what shaped your mentality. This is not what formed you as a person. So it's saying that your culture actually created an identity for you. Right or wrong, it created that identity for you. So the question is, did the culture you were raised in shape you into being the kind of person you should be now that you are outside where you grew up in? Are you finding it hard to adapt to other cultures because of the kind of culture you were raised in? Another thing is the kind of friends we keep. We have certain friends that we move with that always affect us in certain kind of ways. And you see that you are used to a certain kind of friendly pack. Sometimes because your brain is already used to that, and some of the experiences you've had in your life as a person, you try to create a safe space. So when you see certain kind of people, you feel safe with them, not necessarily because they are safe, but because your brain sees them as safe. Maybe certain kind of people have shown you rejection or have done evil things to you, so your brain automatically feels anybody that looks like that is not safe. Just like the name we have in Nigeria, Femi. Once a girl hears Femi, she's like, oh, he's a heartbreaker, he has done this, he has done that. Not necessarily because all Femis are bad, but because there are people that have had experiences with that name, and they made people believe that certain kind of people in this way are not good people. So now when your brain finds such people, it triggers it and it says no, stay away from those people. And that's how you trauma bond, and that's how you relate with people. Some will come up with the ideology that, oh, I don't like men, oh, I don't like women, I don't like people from this state, I don't like people from this state. Not necessarily because they are right, but because there is an identity that has been formed because of the experiences they've had in life. So now they've been conditioned to believe that, okay, this is fine and this is fine. And another thing is social media. My goodness, you wake up in the morning and the first thing you pick up is your phone and scroll through for like 30 minutes before you even start your day. And you think there are little informations that don't drop into your head to create the kind of environments we live in. Now look at the dress you're wearing. Who influenced you? Maybe you saw it on a celebrity on social media and you were like, dang, I like this, and you went to do it. How many people are actually influenced by themselves, by their own style, by their own needs, by their own desires? Or you just realize that at the end of the day, it's not like it's even a you thing. Is a thing of what culture has conditioned you to be. Is a thing of what society has actually conditioned you to be. Is a thing of the beliefs around you. Is a thing of what you grew up seeing. So you just automatically accept them without necessarily questioning it, because you feel it's actually right or it feels good. So now it just boils down to say most of our identities and our beliefs were not really created because we made a lot of research because we want this. It was literally conditioned by our environment, family, experiences, social media. A lot of people will go on social media and see people talking about failed marriages, and they come up with the ideology of, oh, I never want to get married because with what everybody is saying online. You have not experienced it personally, but you are learning from someone else's experience. The more you take in all these things, it's seeing some side of you. I would like to ask you, let me know in the comments, what on social media has influenced you without even you knowing? So I'm here to tell you that you see this your identity you have. I'm going to ask you this question and be very honest with me. Is it something that you have formed for yourself? Is it something that you have carved out based on the understanding of who you are? Or you don't even know who you are and you allow culture, social media, friends, experiences decide your personality? Let me know in the comment section. Do have a nice day. Bye.